Cancer dies when you eat these foods. Time to start eating them. Anti-cancer foods. Cancer is a disease characterized by growth of abnormal cells that harm the body in various ways. There are more than 100 types of cancer, including breast, skin, ovarian, lung, pancreatic, colon, prostate and lymphoma. Each cancer has a different set of symptoms. According to the American Cancer Society, cancer is the second most common cause of death in the US, and as per United States Cancer Statistics, 1999 to 2011 incidence and mortality web-based report, more than 575,000 people die of cancer and over 1.5 million new cases are diagnosed each year in the US. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, new cancer cases are expected to rise by about 70% over the next 15 to 20 years. A few factors known to increase your risk of cancer include aging, excessive smoking, excessive alcohol intake, excessive exposure to the sun, obesity, exposure to harmful chemicals and second-hand smoke, and genetics. While you cannot control hereditary and some environmental factors, you can still lower your risk of cancer by making healthy diet and lifestyle choices. A well-planned diet can help prevent many cancers. In fact, there are many superfoods rich in antioxidants and phytochemicals that offer anti-cancer benefits. Please subscribe and watch this video until the end to know the complete information. Add garlic to your anti-cancer diet. Garlic contains components like sulfur as well as arginine, oligosaccharides, flavonoids and selenium, all of which may be beneficial to reduce the risk of various cancers. Regular garlic intake can slow down the progression of cancerous cell growth. A 2013 study by the American Association for Cancer Research concluded that there is a protective association between raw garlic intake and lung cancer. Also, a 2000 study published in the American Society for Clinical Nutrition journal states that high intake of raw or cooked garlic imparts a protective effect against stomach and colorectal cancers. For anti-cancer benefits, raw and cooked garlic are more effective than garlic supplements. So, start eating garlic to prevent this deadly disease. Add cruciferous vegetables to your anti-cancer diet. Cruciferous vegetables, the group containing broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower, may be particularly helpful cancer-fighting foods. Researchers have found that components in these veggies can protect you from the free radicals that damage your cell's DNA. They may also shield you from cancer-causing chemicals, help slow the growth of tumors, and encourage cancer cells to die. They're a tasty and healthy addition to your anti-cancer diet. Add tomatoes to your anti-cancer diet. This juicy fruit is a good source of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that helps fight cancer. Lycopene boosts the immune system and protects cells from damage. It also stops abnormal cell growth. In addition, it is a good source of vitamins A, C and E, which prevent free radical damage in the body. In a 2013 study published in the Journal of Nutritional Science and Vitaminology, researchers found that men who ate more tomatoes and tomato-based products, both raw and cooked, were less likely to develop prostate cancer. Tomatoes are also effective at reducing the risk of endometrial, breast, lung and stomach cancers. Eat 1 cup of sliced tomatoes on a daily basis. To enjoy the maximum anti-cancer benefits, also include tomato sauce, paste and juice in your diet. Add leafy green vegetables to your anti-cancer diet. Leafy green vegetables like spinach and lettuce are good sources of the antioxidants beta-carotene and lutein. You'll also find these nutrients in vegetables that are more traditionally eaten cooked, like collard greens, mustard greens, and kale. According to the American Institute for Cancer Research, some lab studies have found that chemicals in these cancer-fighting foods may limit the growth of some kinds of cancer cells. Add ginger to your anti-cancer diet. Ginger also helps reduce the risk of various types of cancers. Its antioxidant property inhibits the growth of cancerous cells. A 2007 study published in the BMC Complementary and Alternative Medicine Journal demonstrates ginger's ability to combat ovarian cancer. It works by blocking the cancer from growing, limiting its ability to spread. Also, A 2012 study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that ginger is effective in preventing prostate cancer. This superfood can also prevent the onset of colorectal, lung, breast, skin and pancreatic cancers. Drink 2 to 3 cups of ginger tea daily and include ginger in your cooking. If you prefer to take a supplement, always consult your doctor first. Blueberries. Blueberries are rich in cancer-fighting phytonutrients and antioxidants. These berries neutralize free radicals that can damage cells and lead to diseases including cancer. They also contain vitamins C and K, manganese and dietary fiber, which also help in lowering cancer risk. A 2013 study published in the Anticancer Agents in Medicinal Chemistry journal supports blueberries as an anti-cancer fruit. It also states the need for more preclinical studies to highlight the cancer preventive ability of blueberries. These berries help reduce the risk of different types of cancer, including mouth, ovarian, colon, liver, prostate, lung, skin and breast. To reap the anti-cancer benefits, eat half to 1 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries daily. Green tea. Green tea is a popular beverage that can help reduce the risk of various cancers. The compounds found in green tea, such as catechins, xanthine derivatives, epigallocatechin 3-galate, EGCG, and epicatechin, help prevent the development of cancerous cells. Green tea even helps prevent free radicals from damaging cells. According to a 2008 review of studies on green tea and cancer prevention published in the journal Chinese Medicine, green tea demonstrates protective effects on gastrointestinal, breast, lung and prostate cancers. However, more prospective studies are needed. Drink 3 to 4 cups of green tea daily to reap its anti-cancer benefits. You can even take green tea extracts after consulting your doctor. Cancer-fighting beans may reduce your cancer risk. Certain fruits and vegetables and other plant foods get plenty of recognition for being good sources of antioxidants, but beans often are unfairly left out of the picture. Some beans, particularly pinto and red kidney beans, are outstanding sources of antioxidants and should be included in your anti-cancer diet. Beans also contain fiber, which may also help reduce your risk of cancer, according to the American Cancer Society. Red grapes prevent cancer from beginning or spreading. The skin of red grapes is a particularly rich source of an antioxidant called resveratrol. Grape juice and red wine also contain this antioxidant. According to the National Cancer Institute, resveratrol may be useful in keeping cancer from beginning or spreading. Lab studies have found that it limits the growth of many kinds of cancer cells. Turmeric may reduce cancer risk. This orange-colored spice, a staple in Indian curries, contains an ingredient called curcumin, not the same as cumin, that may be useful in reducing cancer risk. According to the American Cancer Society, curcumin can inhibit some kinds of cancer cells in laboratory studies and slow the spread of cancer or shrink tumors in some animals. This cancer-fighting food is easy to find in grocery stores, and you can use it in a variety of recipes on your anti-cancer diet. Whole grains are in the front lines among foods fight cancer. According to the American Institute for Cancer Research, whole grains contain many components that might lower your risk of cancer, including fiber and antioxidants. A large study including nearly 500,000 people found that eating more whole grains may lower the risk of colorectal cancer, making them a top item in the category of foods to fight cancer. Oatmeal, barley, brown rice, and whole wheat bread and pasta are all examples of whole grains. Add fatty fish to your anti-cancer diet, such as salmon, tuna, and herring, contain omega-3 fatty acids, a type of fatty acid that has been linked to a reduced risk of prostate cancer. If you don't currently eat fish, you might consider adding it to your anti-cancer diet. Another way to add omega-3s to your diet is by eating flaxseed. Add walnuts to your anti-cancer diet. Walnuts contain the nutrient, gamma-tocopherol. This nutrient is a form of vitamin E and protects the body from having prostate and lung cancer. Add apples to your anti-cancer diet. Apples are known for their antioxidant benefits. They contain quercetin, which helps in reduce lung cancer risk and also diminishes the growth of prostate cancer cells. Causes of cancer. A few cases of cancer have been reported in certain families, but they have not been linked to the genes. It has to be accepted that only a few portion of some types of cancers have been linked to inheritance. Medical research has shown that lack of physical activity, being obese and poor diet can contribute to being prone to cancer. However, in this type, after you are diagnosed, you can change your lifestyle to combat symptoms. Symptoms of cancer. An affection of this disease begins with no symptoms. They appear as the spreading happens and vary as on the type of cancer. Usually, medical research calls cancer as the great imitator. It is quite common for individuals to get treated for other symptoms of illness. Some of the general symptoms are as follows. A wound that does not heal. Differences in bladder or bowel habits. Difficulty in swallowing or indigestion. Changes in the color, shape, size of a mole, wart, mouth sore. A consistent cough or a headache. Unexplained loss of appetite or loss of weight. Persistent nausea, vomiting or fatigue. As the first sentence in the video points out, prevention is better than cure. We shall look at some of the foods that can fight cancer. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe and share this video with your friends and family too.